Hey there, Blaster Brethren. Whew, what a morning this morning. Headed into work early. Although I do like that the sun's coming up earlier. But anyway, wanted to talk to you guys about something today. Woo, man, talk about a tough one yesterday. Listen, man. Self-pity, all that kind of stuff. What an epidemic right now, man. It's horrible. We got a lot of crap going on in the world. And, you know, what do you do when you got to push yourself through your own shit? So I'm going to share something with you shortly. So yesterday, trying to, lead others and help others to the mountaintop, if you will. I get a call from my wife, frantic. Man, it was bad. On the way to school, my son had suffered a grand mal seizure, and man, we're going through it right now and trying to figure some shit out. 16 years old, could affect driving, could affect his dream of following in my footsteps to be in the military, and that's some big conversations. That's some big shit, man. So I had to look at some of my own videos. I had to look and say, man, look, how do you get through this? And the truth of it is, I've always said something that I'm gonna have to apply to myself, which is the only thing that you can do to get through anything is to be in the service of others. Yesterday I had a very small talk with my son about how he felt, and his arms feeling swollen and just sore, and his feet hurting, and all the things that come along with the convulsions and the muscle constrictions of a grand mal seizure once he regained consciousness. Anyway, whoa, what a rough day. But listen, it reminded me, I sat down and I said, I can't hug you enough and tell you I'm proud of you enough. One of the top in your class, and you're doing all the right stuff, and it seems unfair. But look at this, man. I showed him the pictures of Jeff Queer, our EOD buddy, up at our property in Killwood, killing deer and feeling that spiritual connection and being able to provide that, and what we've done this season, and Val getting on that axis, and all the things we're able to do to help others and to kindle and promote good, healthy relationships, and getting to talk to you guys and help lift you up, and it lifts me up and puts me in a place. But bigger than all things is this. I felt a little bit of that self-pity yesterday. It's inevitable, right? We all feel it. And I had to remind myself, Dave, you got to still get out there and do the right thing for others. There's nothing that you can do about this situation but educate yourself. But you can't throw it on anyone else, because no one else can fix it. And you can't dwell on it, because that doesn't fix it. But what you can do is arm yourself with knowledge, arm yourself with, whatever you need, spiritually and emotionally, to get through it and be there for him. And it reminded me in talking to Hoover and Rogers this morning, my accountability buddies, and saying, hey, look guys, man, I'm struggling, and to remember, growing up without real strong paternal figure as well, that I get to be there for him. I'm not deployed, I'm not injured to the point that I can't be there, I'm not dead, but I can be there. And what I don't have in wisdom, I can learn in the fire with him. I may not know what to do, but I'm not going to stand outside the flames and give him direction. I'm going to grab his hand, and we're going to walk through the fire together. I'm not going to get choked up. But as veterans, we need that. As people, we need that. And we say, oh, I know a guy. Man, we got to grab those hands, guys. And we got to walk people through the fire, even when we feel like it affects us. Whew, does it? But we got to walk people through the fire, man. I don't know what to do. I didn't have this paternal figure to help me through all that shit when I was a kid, but I have this. I have the knowledge that through the service of others, I'm made whole. And I don't mean that in some religious sense. I mean that out of experience. The only thing that kept me from starting a 45 after my endeavors throughout the world was the fact that there's too much good that's needed out there. Look at this poor Kyle Rittenhouse kid. We're all cheering. Oh, it was in self-defense. That kid's life is wrecked, man. But where were the parents? Where's this? That we can ask all those questions. But the truth of the matter is, that kid's got some demons coming, And somebody needs to reach out and be there for people like that, because other people are going to cheer and say, yeah, man, fucking A. And really the truth is, one day those cheers will be gone and you're stuck alone with all of that. But you know what? You don't have to be, if there's good people out there willing to grab your hand and walk you through the valley of death, man. It's a horrible place. And my son is having is having a rough time. You know, I've already had one that went through a terminal cancer and we came out on the other end. I don't know how, but I'll tell you this. It is in the service of others we're made whole. That's all I know. That's all the wisdom I have. Outside of that, I'm a giant fucking idiot. I'm going to go into work today and put on the best face I can, but I don't fucking care. I don't. But I have to, and I got to figure out a way between now and that gate right in front of me how to fucking give a shit today. And you know what? I'm just going to choose to do it because it's the right thing to do. I got to love everybody I come in contact with. Try to. Because right now, I don't want to hear about people who didn't get their job done or somebody who wants me to teach this class or get this done. I want to know what's wrong with my fucking kid. And I want to know what the fuck, who to blame. But there's nothing. There's nowhere to go with that. I can just help others and be kind and be gracious and share what little wisdom I have. And that is to be in the service of others. And when you see somebody going through the fire, don't stand above the inferno and give them direction. Jump in the goddamn flames and grab a hand and walk them out of it. I don't know the answer. I don't know how to. But I guess there's nothing to do but jump in. So this is a tough one today, y'all. And I hope, you know, y'all sucked through 6 minutes of bullshit. But, you know, just jump in that fire when you can, guys. Help them through, even when you're going through the tough times, because, you know, leading people through the fire ain't easy, and it wears on you, and it tears your heart apart. And the only thing that'll mend it is to help each other out and be in the service of others, y'all. Hey, man, have a good day and kick some ass. It is time to get going and make that money, baby. So get your heart right, get your mind right, and go do good. Blaster out.